Yay. Hello. So, no recaps. So, I'm gonna roll a 1d20 to see your weather today.
All right.
Okay, today you got the unfavorable winds, but you got nice, good weather. So you're not moving as fast as you could, but you are moving fast.
There's nothing I need to do today.
Okay, so
Well, we got a blessed ship.
you
You need
passed.
to bless the ship.
You passed
Keep on
close
blessing.
to like land at one point, and sometime later that evening, the werewolf, the Cymri, vanished. So you guys haven't seen him in a while.
I start praying to God. That's
Bless
all
the ship, son. Bless the ship.
I bless the ship. You know, I cast Holy Sanctuary to protect the ship.
You keep doing that.
When does he have to bless the ship again, Felipe?
Today.
Today? Okay. Time to bless the ship, sir.
All right. I'm just using my own dice because I really don't want to fucking. All right. That's 16 plus. Blessing. That's 16 plus 3, so
You're casting
19.
Holy Sanctuary on the ship?
Yeah, because of John, the werewolf, just in case.
You know, Holy Sanctuary will last for a little while, right? You know that.
That's just enough time for us to keep passing. Oh wait, never mind. We passed the land, and we've already passed it for a while, right?
Yeah. You realize later on during the day that the Cymri vanished.
All right, then I'm using that 19 for blessing, if you don't mind, for the ship.
For blessing? All right, go ahead. 19. Bless an individual, yes. 19. All right, so
Let me get the.
that'll make your roll one for the next day one thing better.
All right.
All right. So the captain comes to you, Lord Wolfenden.
Yes.
He's like, my lord, we're going to have to stop at some point. We've discovered some damage on the ship.
Damage.
Yes, come with me.
Hmm.
He takes you below, and he takes you to where the Cymri's quarters were, and covered in hay, and where he slept. And you can see that that there's been some damage to the hull of the ship. Basically, something large. And you already saw what he could turn into. Basically, scratched the side of the ship. They've put some wood there, so they've blocked it off. But they got to repair from outside. And he's like, we're gonna have to stop somewhere and do some repairs.
Fine. How long will the repairs take?
These types of repairs, maybe a day or two.
I don't want to lose any more time. Well, try and move as fast as you can. We must make haste.
Some of me mates say they know of an island nearby that has some lumber on it, and there was once an old abbey there that you may want to. Since your men have been on the boat for about a week now, maybe taking a walk to the abbey and praying, maybe something they want to do.
There's an abbey there?
Okay.
It's an old relic. An old abbey relic. An old monastery abbey, whatever you guys call it. That's not a dog.
I would like to take a look at the baby.
The baby. I don't know what he's talking about.
I think
he's been out in the ocean too long. You're a cleric.
Yes.
So we'll put in there, and I know that there's an area there we can get some lumber.
Here, eat this orange.
Still have oranges. I sincerely doubt that orange is good after many days, but okay. He takes the orange, he eats it. Where'd you get this?
We don't want to have
from Florida?
Yes, it's quite good.
Oh yes, okay.
It's the only way to keep away the scurvy.
Or we could just stop in town. It's all. We're not too far from Florida. So, all right. So they start heading towards an island that you guys can see in the distance. there's an ominous mist between you and the island. You can see like the peaks of the island. There are mountains on it above the mist, and you're all kind of together. On one of you is lagging behind, so and I keep hearing my voice. I think it's you, Ty. Yeah, so mute when I'm talking. So it was Ty, not you, Jonathan. So it looks a little like Skull Island you're heading towards in the mist because you only see the peaks.
Damn it!
You only see the peaks above.
Like from Winnie the Pooh, Skull Island?
No, not Winnie the Pooh. Someone else want to tell her?
No. Did you see Kong Skull Island?
King Kong, any King Kong.
King Kong. And no. Okay. Yeah, you'd have to watch it together.
I watched it. But I really
remember the big island with the skull looking, everything looks like you're gonna die if you reach it.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to.
No, you're not going to Skull Island. Come on, you're so negative.
No, that's something like it. It looks like so. We're going to Skull Island.
There's no trouble in this island. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Don't worry. It's safe. So you cut through the mist, and the captain's like, "This mist is like peat." It's like cutting through peat. This is terrible. And he turns to his first mate. You say this is safe? And he says, "Yes, it's a safe island. Don't worry. We've been here before. Nothing ever happens here." Okay, good. So
oh no.
So, anything you guys want to say to each other before as this is happening?
Geoffrey, get your crossbow, son.
Remember, Geoffrey already used his blessing for today.
Yeah, get your crossbow. Yeah, he could.
I step outside from my room and take a look at the mist.
Would you like to get
ended up? If I may ask.
Gross
maybe
used only that of short distance.
Hey, Felipe, question. Since the boat is blessed, can't that speed up the repairs? Just a question.
I don't know. So we'll see. You can assume that blessing does everything, including, bring you room service, but it doesn't mean it will. So
it might make it easier for the people to repair a lot quicker. Their rolls.
Yeah. They're not all looking terrified as they stare at the mountain. That's what comes out over the mist. So the mountain starts to reveal itself as you get closer, and there's no skull on it. It's actually a nice looking little island. There are trees on it, though. So there's plenty of foliage on it. And it looks
I approach the captain. What direction did you say this old abbey was?
It's just it keeps looking at the island. It's to the west. When you're on the island itself, go towards the west.
Oh, yes. I would very much like to.
There should be a path.
Okay, we'll look for it. Send some of the men for fruit and fresh water.
All right. How many men are you taking with you?
How many men we got total, like extra that are not working on repairs?
No, none of your guys are working on repairs.
No. I'm saying extra. The extra guys.
Don't count on the crew for anything.
There's no crew.
Don't count on them for anything. They'll go out and get food and shit like that, but they're not going to go with you.
Okay.
Just your men.
All right. Let's get the Magister. And we'll get Frances. She's good at hiding, she's probably really good at hiding in this foliage.
Frances is back in her shrub.
Indubitiously.
At the moment you put the shrubbery on, the crew barely notices you.
Perfect.
You're no longer Snow White.
No!
Frances, I see you have gone incognito. That is good.
I mean, they do a double take when they see you, but they're like, oh, Frances. And they go back to work.
So, is everyone ready?
Okay, who are you bringing? Which are your people? How many of your people are you bringing?
I'm just gonna bring this group that we have here, the Magister, because he's a smart guy.
Okay, so you're not bringing Arthur.
He likes his book.
Leaving them behind.
Cards or
How many men do you have total, Felix? I'm not keeping track.
I had 6. I got 5 now.
Okay, 5 plus Arthur, so you have 6.
Yeah, plus Arthur. So, but I had Arthur and I had 6 before, but one of them sold himself out.
Robert. Motherfucker betrayed you. So,
and now he's dead.
The Campion.
No idea. We just
Arthur, just Arthur, if you want, why don't you just keep the men at the ready?
All right, sir. It does look like a bit of a trip, though. I think I'm going to have the men go out into go do some hunting.
Okay, but tell them to stay close to the boat, not to go too far.
I will stay with the boat.
Okay, good man. We will go check. We'll go see this abbey. Geoffrey's become quite intolerable. Geoffrey, we're going to see the abbey. Relax. We're going. Do you have a water skin?
Of course.
Okay. Arthur. Come on, Geoffrey.
So Lord Wolfenden, Geoffrey the Cleric. So the 4 of you head to the abbey. You start walking towards the abbey.
My dear Magister, don't go anywhere. I need you too. Come.
I'm already.
Thank you. Let's go.
Jonathan, close to the mic, man. I can't hear you.
I'm already.
Okay.
No, I'll just make it.
Whatever you have that's next to the mic, dude. Like if you have clothing or something, move it away.
There's nothing.
There you go. That's
You see
way
how we can
better.
hear you now?
That's
When you
way
have
better.
to be in like the direct center, close to your mic. Because I think your mic is on the side of the thing, and you were hanging out over here.
Okay. Do you hear me fine now?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright.
Okay, Francis coming? Oh, yeah, Francis is coming.
Yes. No, Francis is coming. She may. Francis, please go ahead and see if you can find this path.
Where was the path?
Straight ahead of you. From you're coming off the boat. The boat pretty much beached itself because they got to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a path going up towards the mountain itself, and the path winds its way through a foliage through basically a little forest that's on the island. And the island is fairly large. Okay? It's a big thing. It's got a forest on it. The abbey's supposed to be somewhere along this path.
I find the path.
The path.
And I start walking down it.
Are you stealthily walking down the path?
Yes.
So roll a stealth roll. Stealth check.
I got 4.
4. Okay, so you're making tons of noise. So the rest of you can kind of hear the scout up ahead making noise. She's not very.
Geoffrey, Geoffrey, I thought you said that she was a scout.
He is.
Yeah. She is. Did she not mention her tale of escaping a sheriff? I believe it was.
I did, but now I hear it sounds like a stampede of elephants.
Perhaps it is part of her methods. I cannot
Scaring.
hear inside of her mind no more than can.
She might as well use a raven and send it up ahead to let them know that we're coming.
Thanks,
My Lord Wolfenden,
Master.
you must understand. Her ways are incomprehensible to us.
Yes. I will leave it to you to figure it out, Lord Magister.
Okay, the hike up to this thing is, you realize way too late that it's like 7 miles to the fucking abbey. After about the first 4 or 5 miles, you realize like, shit, this is a long walk. So
I should have been doing exercises on the ship this whole time.
So this is there. It is not possible to make it up there and back on the same day. So you're gonna have to camp somewhere near the Abbey or before the Abbey. So it is now sometime like around 3 or 4 in the afternoon. At a certain point, Francis, you do see the Abbey in the distance. It's a ruin. There's nothing there. I mean, there are walls. You can see them. It looks like a quaint little fucking ruin, but it does look like a ruin. Do you decide to go back to the party and let them know? Or are you gonna keep going?
Absolutely not. We are going to keep going to the ruins.
So you make your way to the ruins and you get there before the rest of the party does, and you also get there right around the time that dusk starts to kick in. It's starting to get a little dark. The sun is starting to go down on the other side of those mountains, and you feel it like a serious creepiness, like the hair on the back of your neck starts to stand up as you step into the ruins. The ruins are Anglo-Saxon, so these are old Saxon ruins from a few hundred years ago, which are the original invaders of Britain, which Lord Wolfenden is descendant of. You do notice that this isn't exactly an abbey. That they may, what the ignorance below think is an abbey is actually something else. So roll a 1d20, and we'll see what you're able to deduce about this.
Is there anything I can add to it?
Intelligence check and any knowledge of the supernatural you have. If you have any bonuses in supernatural or magic.
I got a 16. No, wait, I got a 15.
Okay.
Because I'm stupid.
You realize with a creeping weariness that this is not a cleric tower. This has nothing to do with monks, clerics, or priests. This is a magister's ruin.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so can I point at the Magister and go, it's because of him?
Well, they're not near you. They may be like a mile behind. So you kept going.
Oh, really? That's how far a scout is? That would make sense. Okay, never mind. Ignore me. Okay, so I take my magic rocks from that magic stone thingy, and I kind of shake them around while I'm walking around the ruins to see what happens. And I shimmy my shrub.
You make noise, and this place is situated in a spot where there's plenty of echoes. So those rocks made lots of echoes, but nothing strange happened.
Perfect.
You hear a crow off in the distance, cawing, and that's about it. Nothing else happens.
Okay, when I hear the crow caca, I in turn go caca, but not in a bird-like way, in a very human way of just going caca back.
You know how you earn that 1 XP from me or from the players? By actually doing the caca.
I just did.
Louder.
You have to actually do it.
You know what? Okay, you know what? My mom has this is actually how I get my mom's attention, FYI.
Oh.
That was like a sneeze.
Good enough.
Thank you.
Very good.
Gesundheit.
You hear it back. Caca! You hear that.
I, in turn, go back, caca!
You hear caca? Okay, you guys hear your scout being super stealthy up ahead, and you know the multiple cacas are, that's a bird, and that's Madeline. That's Francis.
Like,
Lord Wolfenden, I distinctly recall you requesting her to interact with birds. Well, it appears that she has done that. Perhaps she may require
I have no recollection of her capable of speaking with.
After we have encountered literal werewolves, I'm not quite sure what is the realm of reality and what is fantastic. It's awesome.
She is quite.
Oh, it's just that she is odd. She is odd.
Yes. One too many.
No, it's a genetic thing. I heard the
I'm
parents.
completely sober, thank you.
Genetic? What is genetic?
It goes to family, the father to daughter to the next generation.
I've never
pulled out
heard
some
of
shit
these
for the 20th
genetics.
century. Nice.
I've never heard of
Quite the Magister.
Yeah. He's
He must be referring to something of the humors. But I don't quite recall reading about humors that transfer from family to family. Maybe a curse.
No. It's a university. Don't worry.
It's a university thing.
Okay, you guys catch up to Francis, and you see the same thing she saw. You see these ruins, these Anglo ruins, and they're as you go inside, you see, oh, it's an abbey, and but immediately, both the Magister and the Cleric know that this isn't an abbey. Lord Wolfenden is no fun. Lord Wolfenden is building. So
what do you guys make of the abbey?
Francis points at the Magister and say, "It feels like him."
Magister,
you know what?
What is this meant?
The Magister Allan feels like?
He gives off weird energy.
Oh, okay.
This must be a Magister's retreat, research and study. You'll find many books here, I believe.
Okay. They might not be in great condition.
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
Is it safe to stay here?
Not quite. It depends on what he was researching.
Are you going to go inside? Francis is
I'm
inside, by the way.
I'm going to go inside and check the ruins.
Okay.
I go inside as well.
Okay.
Right next to the Magister.
You might want to give a blessing to anybody,
So
he already did, didn't he?
Lord Wolfenden, as both of them go inside and join Francis, you notice that the last rays of the sun have disappeared behind the mountains, and they are no longer touching the ruins themselves. Inside the ruins, the three of you see a hand come out of the ground. One hand, like burst out of the ground, and it's like trying to grab something around it, like trying to pull itself up, but it can't. And it's right in between all three of you.
I reached down and hold his hand and tried to pull it up.
I cut off the fucking hand at the forearm.
She reached down and pulled the hand. She went before you. Roll a 1d20, the strength roll, to try and pull the hand out of the ground. Before you pulled your sword. You can pull your sword, though.
I got a 14.
Okay, so you pull it out, and you pull out a dude. Okay, an entire man comes up, but his skin is all torn up, and you can see his insides, and they're old and desiccated, and they shouldn't be working anymore. And his face is like part of his flesh is gone, and he's look at you and growling, and there's glowing green eyes on like this malevolent glowing green eyes controlled by magic. As all of you are staring at the living dead that she pulled out of the ground, Lord Wolfenden, you notice the same thing is happening behind you, but this one has already pulled himself halfway out of the ground. And another one appears right next to the Magister. Another one next to the Cleric. Altogether, 7 of these guys appear. And each one is dressed in the robes of a Magister. Okay? Initiative.
Pull out my sword.
Magisters in your black magic!
Roll 1d6.
Well, I'm just kind of still holding the hand of my zombie.
Yes, I'm sure they'll give you a gentle kiss.
Wait, 1d6 or 2d6?
No, the usual 1d6 for initiative.
3. Okay, I don't want the zombie to kiss me. I have my own man in this game I'm trying to hunt down.
Yes, good old-fashioned zombies.
Damn it.
Just remember what zombies do. They do what you do.
Oh, yeah?
They eat brains, and Francis doesn't have any.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Oh, that's so
5.
sweet of you.
Actually, no, sorry. 6.
The pundit does not play around with his monsters. Oh, I'm just
6.
I have
Everybody
a
did that.
5.
Okay, Felix rolled a what? 6?
6.
Jonathan, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 3.
3. Ty, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 5.
Madeline, what'd you roll?
A 3.
3.
Sure would have been nice if I got the turn undead,
Tiger.
but it wasn't meant to be.
Jonathan and Madeline go at the same time. Okay, who has the higher agility? I think Madeline. So Madeline goes before Jonathan. So first to go is you, Felix.
Okay.
Wait, what's agility?
Dexterity.
Dexterity.
I have a 0. Well, I have a 12 for dexterity, so I don't think I'm better off.
Yeah,
What do you have?
you remember who you're talking about here? The Magister, the guy who shuffles out of every room, not sprinting.
That's true.
Yeah,
Jonathan, what's
like
your
It's not
dexterity?
that.
My dex is +0.
There you go.
the actual number.
The number.
Oh,
That's good
10.
enough.
See? Yeah. So, same difference.
Okay, Felix, you're up.
All right.
There's one
All right,
directly,
so,
that came out of the ground directly behind you. The rest of
Okay.
them are inside the building. You were behind everybody else. You're kind of at the doorway.
Okay. So I sweep I try and cut right across my zombie.
But you got to turn around
So
to face him. So you turned around to face him.
yeah, but I come in and I spin around
Okay,
and
good.
I cut him.
Fine.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's what I'm trying to do. Okay.
So it's a normal attack.
Yes.
Roll the hit.
Because I can't do the split attack, that multiple attacks because there's none next to me. It's just the one.
Got it.
So I would have to have the other ones next to me. So 16.
16 hits the Walking Dead. Roll for damage.
Okay, and 10. Off.
10 damage. Okay. Where are you aiming? You're just slicing him.
Yeah, just so I'm just slicing right across his because
you see him fall into 2 parts, and you see the eyes in his eyes and the lights in his eyes just dim away. Okay. You still have a movement, I believe. You can't attack again unless you have extra actions, but I think you have a movement.
I don't have extra actions, but so I'm gonna let me see. So I just got the one by me, and they're inside, right? So I start heading towards
5 more in there. 5 more in there. The
Okay,
one
I
that
start.
man is holding, which is the furthest away from you. There's there's one to your left, and one to your right, and one of those is gonna go after the Magister, and then
Yes.
2 other ones are gonna go after the Cleric.
So I start heading in towards the building. So you my movement to go towards the building.
The Magister or towards the Cleric?
The Magister.
Okay, so that's where you're headed. Tyler, you're up.
2 arms, men.
You're muted, Ty.
Tyler, you're muted.
The Magister is right behind me, right?
Yeah, he's right next to you. Not so much behind.
Is there a zombie isn't engaged with him right away, right?
He has one right in front of him. That's about to attack him.
Okay. Would it be possible if I were to engage in total defense, back up, and attract the zombie that's already coming for me and his zombie?
Is that part of total defense, attracting people?
No, I mean it's me, banging on my shield, I guess.
No, there's no mighty deeds here. You can
Damn.
do defense and attack that guy, but I don't think you can do both at the same time. You have to basically stay still to do the defense.
All right. So I'm between Madeline, Francis, and Jonathan's Allan.
You actually have 2, just so you know.
I have 2 on me. All right. So I will be. I think there's total defense and what was the other defense? Partial defense? Partial defense. All right, I think I will do. I'll do total defense.
Okay, what page are you on?
81.
Okay, what total defense? That means you're not attacking at all, are you?
Yeah, I think I'm considering doing partial defense.
Well,
Yeah, I think.
I can read it. Go ahead. Decide
Oh.
what you're doing.
All right. With partial or total defense, I get a minus for when engaged in partial defense. I suffer a -4 penalty to attack rolls. I can't move more than my base move around. Let's see.
It just means you can roll against them when they try and hit you. So you're going into partial defense. You have a -4 to attack. Go for it.
Yes. All right. Yeah, I'll do partial defense.
Okay. So you have 2 zombies on you. You're attacking one of the those two, or you're going to back up the job to hit his. You can do that if you want. You're not too far away from.
Yeah. I will do that. I'll move over and I'll hit. But Madeline's in the grip of one of them right now.
Yeah.
No, he's in the grip of me.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sure. Well, then, if you put it that way, I'll go help the Magister. I'm gonna slice at his over there. I have a -1 with all my bonuses. So.
Roll.
And negatives.
Roll.
Fucking hell. That's a natural 20.
Natural 20. Excellent. That's called a crit. Let's roll. You are lucky.
Let me write this page down. This is perfect.
Go ahead. Roll 1d20. Add your charisma bonus.
Good. I am very charismatic. That is a 5.
A 5 is an additional 1d4 damage. So go ahead, roll for damage. Add 1d4 to it. You're doing a serious slash across this thing's body.
All right. That's 7 for the first bit, and then there's the D4. 8, 9, 10. 10 damage.
10 damage? Okay. You slice him across the chest. You see him gurgle, make a nasty gurgling sound, and collapses. Just like Felix's did. And you see the light in his eyes dim out. Okay, so you're done.
All right.
Jonathan, yours doesn't attack you. The Magister managed to defend you. Okay, so you got 2 on you, Tyler. So, what's your armor class?
My armor class is 19.
19. Remember, you roll against me. So
okay.
Partial defense. Successfully attacked the melee. You make a parrying roll of 1d20. So first I'll roll to see to hit you. What's your armor class? 19?
19.
Okay, that's going to be a miss. And the second one is a miss. They both swipe at you, growling, and both of them miss. Okay, so that one's down. These 2 attacked you. Madeline, yours. What's your armor class?
10.
10. Okay. That one is really close to you, so he goes to bite you. And fumbles. So you get a free attack.
Okay. So I know that if I need like a lot of info about them, I have to roll. But can I have a little bit of information about this type of zombie? Like what is available to the other players?
The info you know of The Walking Dead is that you've never seen anything like this before and you're scared shitless.
Okay, but they are made
That's
from...
the same thing I know.
But that's like magic They're magic, right? Oh,
Unholy demon devil magic.
That's not
okay, so
Brains.
Pray to God.
can I use my magic spear to? Okay, so here's how I imagine it in my head. I have my magic spear in one hand. I have the zombie's hand in the other. I tug him closer to me, and I stab the spear into his chest cavity and up his spine to his head.
Amazing. Roll.
Vlad the Impaler here.
Roll the hit.
Okay.
And all your bonuses.
I'm trying. Would that be strength?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Please, oh Lord of D&D. I got an 11.
You shove that spear up into his brain. Okay, and you do, but the spear kind of gets stuck in the gunk of his chest, and you're having trouble, and you're just able to pull it out. But you know what? That didn't do anything at all to him. It is now. So that was your free attack. It did not kill the zombie. Boom, 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 boom. You actually, it's your turn again, so you do have another attack.
Well, I stab him again with the magic spear.
All right, roll. Add all those bonuses you have to your spear.
I got a 5.
A 5 this time? How many bonuses did you have to hit?
What do you mean?
How many bonuses do you have to hit? Why do you roll so low?
I'm rolling a d20, right?
Yeah, 1d20.
Yeah.
You should have bonuses to hit with weapons.
What's your strength?
I have a +1.
+1. So you should be adding a +1. And
I am.
what kind of character is it?
She's a thief.
I'm a thief, so backstabbing and surprise attack do not qualify for any of this.
Well, it says you got a combat bonus of +1, so you should have a +2.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I also have something. I also have, oh, never mind. That's saving throw. Never mind. So +2 instead of
That means
+1.
that first attack, the second one missed, but the first one hit. So roll for damage.
And if you happen to roll any while you were going up in levels, I wouldn't know because I wasn't here when you went up in level. But that was just right off the bat. There, you should have at least 2 with the +1 for your strength and the +1 from your class.
Just look through the character, you'll see. But
Oh.
so
So minimum.
I rolled a 5 for damage because my spear is a 1d6.
Yeah,
Oh,
but you
wait,
would
is
add
it?
you add your 2 bonus
what are you
combat
doing with
bonuses
it?
to
You're
that.
shoving it up into this guy's head?
I don't know. I'm just stabbing him. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, so you're just stabbing him in
Remember-
the chest. So that spear goes right through his chest and comes out of his back, and you see that the light in his eyes also vanish. And
Madeline, the +2 that you have, you can add it to damage too. Is a +2 to hit and a +2 to damage. So it was 1d6.
Oh.
So if you rolled a 5, you actually did 7 points of damage.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm
Yes.
gonna put a little note.
You took down
And like
the
I
one
said,
that you
if-
pulled out of the ground. That one
And you got to
falls
check
down
your
as well.
status because she's not. What level is she?
Like 3.
3. So she probably has at least one or
No, I'm a
another.
level 4.
Yeah. So I would be very surprised if you didn't have at least
Yeah, but I
another
think you got
combat
lower
bonus.
bonuses to stealth and shit like that. So,
Oh, okay.
okay.
Well,
you took
all
that
my
one.
good damage is either backstab or surprise
Your
attack.
damage is she does
Okay.
like plus ×4 when she backstabs.
Yeah.
Those are her damage.
Well, think about it. You got a +2 to hit and damage.
Now you can start backstabbing. You took that one down. Okay, so that one's down. We're not gonna count the second attack because you missed that one, but you took down the zombie that was on you. Jonathan, you're up.
Nice.
My move is simple.
There are 4 more zombies.
I start to run out of the ruins.
You start to run out of the Magister.
Translation. He very elegantly shuffles out of the room. He does not ruffle his clothing very much. He does his version of a run,
The
which is shuffle.
Magister, since you killed his Walking Dead, he is able to stumble his way out of the ruins. fairly safely. You guys do notice one of the men, the Walking Dead, notice him. One of the ones that didn't get attack in, notice him and start shambling after him. And so next turn, Felix, what do you do?
That
Magister!
thing created on me.
He's already outside.
Behind me.
Shambling after him, and it's gonna.
No, I know. I let him get past me, and then I cave in the fucking the Walking Dead. There's a trying to
two of them because there was another one else coming towards you as you came in.
Okay. All right. So.
I want to use your hit dice thing.
Yep. All right. Cool. So. Ooh, nice. 16 plus 6. 22.
On the first
Not
one?
natural. Yes.
I think you have to roll for the second one too, right?
Yes. And the second one, I rolled 17.
Okay. So you guys see Lord Wolfenden slash at both of them. He does some crazy little move there. Wait. He does some shit. He hits two of them, and they go flying back against the ground. And you see them splatter against the wall, and they slowly fall down, leaving this black gunk along the wall. And the light in their eyes vanishes. There are still two left. One of them is on Geoffrey. Another one is heading for Madeline, Francis. You're up, Geoffrey.
So still doing the defense. I attack. I'm doing partial defense still.
Okay.
Which means I get a -3, -4, so I get a
one of the
-1.
two that was on you.
Yes.
Lord Wolfenden killed the other one. So you only have one on you.
So I go in again, and I straight above with the shield, using the shield as my guide. I attempt to slash it overhead, and miss terribly.
Okay, so you miss. The cleric, the bastion of light, doesn't use his clerical powers on the undead, and misses.
I don't have clerical powers to kill them. Not now. Sure enough.
So that zombie goes to attack you. What's your armor class?
19.
Guess what I rolled?
20.
A 19. So this one
19?
slashes at you with one clawed hand.
I gotta roll against that because of partial thing. I get to roll against that.
Roll.
Partial defense. Page 81. Let's see, page 81.
1d20 plus your attack bonus. Go. If you're using a shield, you can add +2.
Yep. I am gonna add +2. I rolled a 7. So
unless you have a fucking 13. So I don't think you have a +13 to hit.
Nope.
That's like Bellerfon level. So you went ahead and you tried to hit, and he hits you. So you're gonna take this much damage.
All right.
9 damage from the slice across your chest. I rolled a high second roll.
Damn.
Okay, the other Walking Dead heads from Francis. So you have another one coming at you, Francis. What's your armor class again?
10.
Rolls to hit. Hits with a 1d12. Does 2 damage to you. It swipes you across the chest, cutting you, and you feel its nasty noxiousness in your blood now.
Ew.
You take 2 damage. I believe you're up.
I would like to stab it once again with my magic spear.
Roll to hit.
+2.
I got a 6.
You're like the worst luck in fight in combat.
Digital dice, bro.
Oh, she's using digital dice? Oh,
Well,
Yes.
that's why.
I feel like Francis is trying to communicate with me through this.
Dead things.
So,
Okay, so you go to swipe out of your spear. These things are really slow, so you are hitting. It's just you're not penetrating. So you're not doing much damage. So
That's what she said.
you're up again, Felix.
Yes. Okay, so who's the closest to me?
You notice that they're both in trouble. The closest
Are
to
they
you
close enough I can?
is Joffrey. But you can also get to Madeline and to Francis if you need to.
Okay, so I kind of
I
run in
would go to
between.
Joffrey.
So I kind of run in between, stab Joffrey's, and then sweep up through the body and hit Madeline's guy.
Only one. You can only attack
All
one.
right. Son of a
Nice
bitch.
Do Joffrey. He has less health than I do.
All right. Nice.
Jack the woman.
It's too late.
So
It's still yours.
I'm going the closest. So 24, not
24,
not natural. I mean, all right. 8.
8. Okay. This
Yes.
one's done as well.
I sweep across his collarbone.
You sweep across the collarbone, you see, and it falls over, and you also see its eyes completely dim out. You're up, Geoffrey. You're hurt from that fucking thing.
All right.
Across your chest and penetrating you.
So I go.
Are you still in
I
defense?
go over to. Huh?
Are you still in defense?
No. I am not in defense. Let's see. Okay, so I go over to Francis's zombie and I attempt to kill it.
Okay, roll to hit. Good old fashioned slash of the sword, right?
Just a normal slash. It is a 16 to hit.
Roll for damage.
All right. And
Your best defense, bro, is a good offense.
6.
That's your damage? 6?
6.
Okay, same deal. You stab your sword right through it. You guys see the eyes came out of the creature. It gurgles once and falls over. All 7 of them are dead.
Thank you, Tyler.
Or on the floor.
Oh.
They were already dead. They're walking dead.
Yes. Everyone, come here, close. All right. Is everyone okay?
Holy light. So the area is no longer dark.
Cast Holy Light. What page is Holy Light?
21. Critical failure. Wonder what a critical failure means.
It means God
You
says,
lose
no,
your
you're not
power.
doing this again.
God says,
For
let there
that
be
power
not
in
light.
particular, or all powers?
It just means it doesn't do anything. It just means you cannot.
And you
cast
just can't
Holy
do it for the
Light
rest of the day.
You can still cast all the other powers, including blessing. And
All
healings.
right.
You should probably try healing.
So I go over to Francis and I attempt to heal.
You notice a guy who can barely walk stumble over to Francis and try to heal her.
Geoffrey, you should heal yourself. You look pretty bad. I think Magister. Come close.
I rolled.
Could you light one of these torches? I give him a torch.
That is technically passable because it's I put +3, but it's actually +5, so it is a 13. So it's.
And I give him my flint and steel.
Okay, so
While I
heal, or should I tell you?
The Magister tries to
Mastiger? Magister with a G.
Messenger G? Messenger Z?
1d6 + 1.
Roll.
All right.
You're healing Madeline, right?
Yep. That's 5 for Madeline.
Madeline, you're fully healed. You're back to full health. As for you,
Thank
Tyler,
you.
you're healing yourself. You took 9 damage.
I will attempt to heal myself now. It did not work.
Okay. That means you cannot cast it again this evening. In the morning, you can try again.
Oh, that's rather inconvenient.
At least close your wounds. I can assist you in that process.
Yes. Was the Magister able to start a torch?
Yeah, you can start torching. You don't have to roll for that.
Okay. Okay. No, I didn't know if in the stress of
the
things.
bodies of those things that you killed are desiccated. They should not have been walking around. This is not. These are things that, by nature, should not be standing up.
Oh, terribly horrified.
Oh, yes, indeed. It seems that whatever they were researching very much damned them.
Yes.
Can I cut off one of the zombies' heads to take with me?
Okay, yeah, you can. So you go over and you chop off one of their heads? Which one did you chop the head
Yes, please.
Which one did you chop the head off?
The first one I had. The one I held the hand of.
So she goes over and chops the head off of one of the zombies and takes
Jesus Christ, what are you doing? That's a human! That's a man!
That's not a man anymore, Geoffrey.
I'm
It's
going
a
to
body.
observe it.
No, it must be buried. Has sense left your body,
When
Francis?
you chop the head off, you hear like
It
a
needs to be
whisper.
observed.
Francis, you hear like a whisper, almost like a sigh coming from it when you chop the head off.
Like a good sigh or a bad sigh or a disappointed sigh?
A good sigh.
I keep chopping off the other heads.
Jeez. What?
You chop
What
all
does
their
it
heads
mean?
off, Madeline?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
She just saved all your
Francis,
heads.
what are you doing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I figured they come reanimate, so I was actually going to burn them. I take another torch and I use the one the Magister lit, and I light the other one up, and we go and I light up the
You're
bodies.
gonna make a pile. What are you gonna
No, I think I throw a pile outside.
Okay, right. So you guys create a pile of corpses and light them up. So,
this makes far more sense.
So you also
moment,
hear the sighs of these things as you release their spirits.
Oh,
It's almost like they're thanking you.
by Christ.
Well, I'm sure a prayer is appropriate at this moment. I do believe you have great wounds. We need to close them. You come here, I will try my best to close them for you.
Yes.
Do you have something that heals? What is it you got?
He has nothing that heals.
Well, he's tending your wounds.
He's a
that
surgeon.
Does do something. So let's go look at that.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
He's a
Don't
surgeon.
worry, Magister. Let me know if you want me to stick this hot knife to him.
It won't be necessary. I have the bone saw.
Okay, roll
okay.
Roll a
Like
healing
this.
check, Jonathan.
Bone saw's only for amputation.
They love you, man. Jonathan, roll a healing check. Use your intelligence.
Geoffrey, we will attempt to save the limb if we can.
I literally have
Roll the
divine
6.
light from God.
Okay, you recover 1 hit point, Tyler. If you rest tonight, you recover more, but you recover 1 right now.
I do rest tonight.
All right.
After giving a short
Let's
prayer
take a
over the
0.5
body.
minute pee break. Everyone go pee, and then we'll continue from here.
Reload.
Tell me absolutely.
Wilderness lore. Does any of that count too?
You can add artifact lore to it. That's fine.
Okay, then I have a 21.
21. Okay. Whatever made this is here somewhere.
Can I tell if the thing that made it is dead or not? Like if it's like still a spirit or something, or is it like
who made it?
Alive?
Who made it? Somebody made it. You don't know if that person's still alive. This is magical. You discover. You just know that that from staring at it and your knowledge of magic, that whoever created this thing didn't go far.
Can I tell how long roughly they've been here? Like the zombies?
Oh yeah, I'll give you that. You rolled really fucking high. They've been here at least 50, 60 years.
Oh crap! Okay, thank you.
Ready on Jonathan? Jonathan, you gotta show yourself when you're back. I'll pause this again.
I want to marry a fairy. And if none of that stuff in the book has anything that can help me marry the fairy, I will pretend like the book does not even exist.
It could,
Just so you
with
know,
dangerous after effects.
just so you know, because we were waiting for him, we didn't record the fight at all. The fight with the Magister was not recorded.
Oh, really?
So
waiting for who?
Because I had paused it because Jonathan wasn't back yet because it was taking forever to go.
Oh.
So I didn't remove the pause. So
We blame Jonathan.
yeah, it's okay.
So your fault, Jonathan.
Okay,
Magister and took
but-
his book. It took his book. It was the Library of Officerium. So for people who missed on YouTube. So go ahead.
I did roll an 11. Did I get any information from the book?
Yeah, you got the same information he did. It's a Library of Officerium. It's a as your artifact lord enables you to find out that it is a book about summoning demons.
Okay.
If that's said, so you were trying to marry a fairy.
A very specific fairy.
I can only wonder which one. I think I know which one, but it's none of my business to pry.
Thank you, Magister. That means a lot to me.
If that's said, I could help you in many, many ways. However, you understand, it is a very difficult task to set such things up. If you're willing to help me with certain things, I'll assure you I will find solutions to your predicament. Does that seem fair?
I agree to your terms, Magister. I will assist you in the best of my abilities.
Gracious, then.
This is endlessly amusing.
But on the condition that Rocky does not have nothing bad happens to Rocky intentionally. No sacrifices are going to be used with Rocky.
Rocky got left on the boat.
No sacrifices out.
Rocky was on the boat, but he didn't get mentioned, so he didn't engage the zombies or the Magister.
I intentionally left him on the boat.
Okay.
This is the way.
No harm should come out to the dog, as long as I know.
So, Magister, have you taught her how to read yet?
In the middle of the lesson, actually.
Good. That's what I paid for.
Francis points to it and go, "This is an H."
Ah, young lass. See, Magister, you're good. See, Geoffrey, you didn't think that she was going to learn. She knows what an H is now.
I said I pointed to an A.
Oh.
And I said it was an H.
Forget about that, Geoffrey. I'm sorry. You win. You got the money.
I do not indulge in such practices of gambling.
Yeah, okay. You win the bet. All right, Geoffrey. Okay. We know you're really good with that crossbow.
Yes,
Also, at this point, Francis no longer has the shrub on.
Perhaps someone else might favor. And I look at the Magister.
No, I think you should stay. Francis, you should stay away from Geoffrey. He has this thing with women and crossbows. It's just...
Again, this slandering is unappreciated.
What's this thing about Geoffrey and crossbows?
I hear that he will sometimes torture women with a crossbow. I don't know. That's what I've heard.
Is that some type of usefulness for things that happened at the bit?
I don't know.
He is a player, right?
Oh, that I know. I've seen him with 2 women.
All right, so now you're talking about nonsense, so I'm going to completely out of character. So I'm going to now take you jump up a little. So,
2 women.
Since you guys actually left the island and you didn't hang out at the island for the entire adventure, we're going to skip up ahead. So we're not going to do any more rolls. We're going to get you to Dartmouth. So the race is over. If you would have stayed on the island, then the race would have commenced. Would have continued again when Alex and Brain returned. Well,
Yes.
since you left the island, you have beat
Fuck
them on
that
the
race.
race.
Fuck that race.
So you made it to Dartmouth. So now you have a few months. You arrive in Dartmouth. It took about a week and a half to get to Dartmouth. So we're still in April. So you got May, June, and the first few days of July. If you're going to take part in the tournament, or Wolfenden, you let me know when we do your RP. I'm gonna go around, and actually you're first. So what are you going to do for these 2 months? You can always say nothing at all, and we'll just jump to the crusade. Or you can tell me what you're going to do these 2 months. You don't have to do the tournament. It's up to you if you want to be part of the tournament. If you tell me you're part of the tournament, then that's a whole other thing. You can decide not to. What are you doing? What are you going to spend these 2 months doing?
Okay, so
Especially the first few days.
I get the first few days. Okay, so the first few days I send the Raven to my family to send more money.
So you're sending a Raven,
So
and do you tell anyone where the Raven is going?
Any of my
No, anyone like in town. I mean, you go to take the Raven. You go to it. You're going to go to a Magister, I imagine, to have them send the Raven, or a Cleric.
Yeah.
Raven. Okay. So they're like, you're sending this to your home. Wolfenden?
Yes.
Why would you? Your father is here. He's out in the campground.
He's here. He's here.
Yes, he's here. He's out in the campground in the fairgrounds. You can go see him.
I will go. I take all my merry men with me.
You take the other. So you find your banners. You find your colors. Dartmouth is a fairly large city at this time. By the way, I'll describe it to you quickly. It is covered in crusaders. There's like this festival atmosphere. Everyone's like fucking partying. It's like this giant fair that's going on for 3 months. The colors of the Lionheart are everywhere. So he's not here. You guys, as you get here, you discover that the king is in France. He is meeting with King Philip of France, and they're setting up. Apparently, he's supposed to marry King Philip's wife, and they're setting up like a treaty. What they're gonna pilfer from the Holy Land, and how much they're gonna split it between the two. Basically, is what they're setting up. So he's out there. You find out that the fleet will be leaving on the 4th of July. It is commanded by 2 individuals, and I had their names here somewhere. What did I do with their names? Richard de Camville. He is the general who is running things. Richard de Camville, not de Glanville, which is the sheriff of the Wilderness. Richard de Camville. And Robert de Sable. Robert de Sable is the Grand Master of the Knights Templar. He is the head of Geoffrey's order. So they will. You definitely have to go see them.
And what was his last name? What was the name?
Which one?
The last one. The Templars.
It's the Sable, but it's pronounced de Sable.
Okay, and what was his first name?
Robert.
Okay.
Doesn't he get killed in Assassin's Creed?
Look at you. You got memory. You got some serious memory. Yes, he's one of the marks in Assassin's Creed. Tyler, you're muted.
Robert
the He's the Grand Master of the Templar Order. Yes, he is one of the guys you're supposed to kill in Assassin's Creed.
I thought so.
Okay, so
and the general.
I meet with my father, and I introduce him to my friends, my group, my entourage.
Did we give a name to your father?
I'm trying to look at my list here of names.
It should be random.
No, you did not. No.
Your father is called another Richard. Richard of Wolfenden. Got lots of Richards at this time.
Yes.
Richard
Dick
Lord
Wolfenden.
Okay. Got it.
All right. So you're heading out because your father. You basically drag your entourage with you.
Yes.
You're gonna have 3 months to each one of you gets to decide what you're gonna do. But we're just gonna do Felix first. So we do have to do this RP. So you guys go out to the fairgrounds. There's a big old fair. Most of the army's camped out here. Some of the people are in the town, but most of them are out here. Again, festive atmosphere. There's lots of games going on, but there's no tournament until the last 2 weeks. So it's basically a big Renaissance fair during the Renaissance, before the Renaissance. So you arrive, you find the colors of Lord Wolfenden, and you see you find your father's tents. You head in.
Yes.
You see your father. He is looking good. He's healthy. He is a bear of a man. He goes,
Father.
He's like, son. He gives you a big hug. He's like, oh, and you brought friends. Oh, you've got a cleric.
This is my traveling group.
And
this is Geoffrey.
This is Geoffrey.
It is a pleasure to meet you.
Magister Allan.
Geoffrey, I hope you've been taking care of my son. And he's
I have done what I could.
He's a bit of a bohemian. He's kind of a troublemaker. So,
Father.
I see he's got you carrying a fucking crossbow, you poor man. So, terrible weapon. And and who's this strapping young man?
He's Magister Allan. He's my Magister.
You have a Magister too. He's a surgeon.
He's a surgeon. Yes, he helped a couple of my men
Maybe later
make
on
it through
I can
the
show
battle.
you the rash. It's down there. But later on, I'll show you the rash.
Father, whenever you need him to check out your rash, he's all yours.
I came to let you know something, son. There will be more than one Lord Wolfendon in the Crusades. I'm coming.
Father, seriously? I thought I was going to be in your stead.
No, you can. The troops you were going to request are here. You got 150 men at arms.
Shit. Nice.
Put them on your page. I mean, you got, trust me.
Yeah, no, 150. All right.
150 men at arms.
Arthur has served me very well. Been by my side through this whole time and kept me alive.
20 of them are full-blown cavalry knights, and the rest are men at arms, are actual soldiers. Full-blown soldiers. He's like, good, son. I've got a bit of a cough, and I'm not sure I'll be coming back, so you might be the only Lord Wolfendon to return. But I do want to take part in the crushing of the heretic.
I understand, Father, but you must take care of yourself.
Now, son, I would like to relieve you of something. I am in need of one myself. May I have your cleric and make him my own? You can have him when I'm dead.
Sure, Father. Yes, Father, you may have him. He's quite skilled.
Cleric Geoffrey, get in here.
Of course, Lord Wolfenden. You can see about that cough when it is convenient.
Do you accept?
No.
Tyler, you gotta accept.
I accept.
Right.
Father, I do wish that you outfit Geoffrey in some better
No, he's going to be
arms.
with you. He's not leaving you alone. He's just going to be my cleric now. But he's not
I understand,
leaving
but
your side.
I wish to outfit my men with some better arms. I would need some more money.
Whatever you need, son. But today, let's feast. So he takes you inside, and he shows Geoffrey his rash, and Geoffrey sees a few other things that you never want to see. And
And this is here, Frances. She's our scout and archer.
he's like,
No,
oh,
actually,
yes.
no. I have my archer. No, she's my scout.
A fetching, handsome man he is, Francis.
No, she's actually.
You're rather handsome yourself.
If you move some of her shrubbery, she's a woman.
Oh, I'm sorry, Francis. It's my eyes. It's these old eyes. I'm going to have the cleric check on me as well. Those as well. I apologize.
Cool.
Come inside. We'll get you dressed up in a proper dress.
Sure.
So they give you a noble woman's dress. So she comes out all super pretty. For like the one and only time you'll ever see her this pretty.
I think we might need a memory of this.
Yeah.
Come, get an artist.
Like a lady here, by the way. This is not.
There's no photo. You stand there and it's like a picture. They're like drawing.
An old school selfie.
Oh yes, a little tree right here. Yes, he needs a friend.
So
you guys, nobody ever watched Bob Ross?
No, they don't. Wolfenden gives you everything you need, Felix. You want to get them nicer armor? You're going to get nicer armor from Crusade, so they're going to get like really nice chainmail. But do you want to do anything specific for them?
Yes, I would like to, Father. I wish to build a sword.
Tell me.
Yeah, I want to build a sword.
The Damascus blade you can't do here. It has to be in in the Middle East.
Well, then I would like to build a better axe.
A better axe. Okay, so what is it you're building?
A badass axe.
Okay. Okay. So,
Like a throwing axe or a war axe?
Like exactly what I got right now, but in a better steel.
A better steel. Okay, so
kind of like the Sheffield swords or something.
What page am I looking for?
They were in the arms,
Abby.
but they're.
The baby.
I don't know.
Yes,
I don't. Oh, I'm sorry.
It should be rather
still in Lion and Dragon.
No, page 61. They have the Sheffield swords, Iberian steel. So I want to see if maybe I could get an axe made in that. One of those, like an Iberian steel axe.
You want to have an Iberian steel axe? We're not Iberia, son. I'll see what I can do, though. We have a few months to be able to order something from Iberia.
So thank you, Father.
You're not gonna be able to get a fucking one for every soldier. So you want one for yourself?
No, for myself.
Okay.
The other guy, I just wanted the thing is I get him maybe out of chainmail and get him the chainmail with the pieces of plate like what I have.
No, they're already
something a little higher.
Your boys are fucking all set up. They're really nice.
Yeah.
Your dad brought everything. So okay,
yeah.
You can have an Iberian steel axe. So it gives you an extra +1 bonus to hit and to damage to your axe.
Okay.
That's perfectly fine.
And I told him about the sword that I want to do, but I heard of this awesome steel back in the Holy Land.
We're going to Messina first to pick up the king. He's gonna meet us there with the Frenchie. We'll see what we can do over there. That's in Italy. I don't think that's close enough, but we can try, son. Let's see what we can do.
Thank you, Father.
All right. So, are you going to join the tournament, or do you want RP? You want to let the others RP before?
No, I'll let the other. I'll do the tournament, but if you want to let the others RP, I don't know if that's. I don't want to take up everybody's time, so let them do what they got to do.
Okay. No, the tournament's going to be a whole adventure if you decide you want to do it. So that's probably next week. So, Jonathan, what do you do during this time? These few months.
I go to try to find a Magister's temple. Okay, if there's any nearby.
Definitely a Magister's temple in Dartmouth. You find one.
Alright. Asked to procure a room to do my sort of thing.
Okay, so you get a room. What is it? What is your sort of thing that you want to do while you're in here?
Summoning a demon.
You're gonna summon a fucking demon here. All right. I'm gonna. This is fairly complicated, so we're going to take a break and go to the bathroom. Take a quick bathroom break, and then we'll summon a demon. Okay.
You couldn't just buy something.
Madeline, you there? She's not. Let's give her a minute.
Tyler, you'll be excited to know I bought a pattern to knit a frog. but I'm currently looking at the pattern, and I have never been so confused before in my entire life.
It's just green. That's all. Green.
But I'm trying to knit it.
You could do it.
I need to because it's for one of my friend's birthday gifts.
A frog?
Frog. She's making
A knitted frog. Well, actually, it's for my friend's boyfriend's sister.
It's like my spirit animal. She's making a frog.
I'm gonna try, but I'm just looking at the pattern.
I got crazy about frogs.
Ever since Jonathan.
He lost his fucking mind about frogs a few years ago. I don't know why.
Jonathan, one day he said ghost frogs, and that was it. I had been infected.
So,
You understand that's the actual name of what type of frog, right?
I know, but you weren't trying to say ghost. Trying to say ghost division.
This is trying to tell me that I'm supposed to make an I cord row. I don't even know what that means.
all right. So, I'm ready to go as soon as you guys are ready.
Yes.
All right.
I'm ready.
Crochet frog though. It's fine.
It's knitting. It's knitting, not even crocheting. Knitting has way more rules and a way worse temperament.
Nice. Okay, Jonathan. So you're gonna be constructing your magical circle, right?
Yep.
All right. So, proper. So you have a Magister's temple, so that gives you a +4. To summon.
Yep.
You got all your tools. So an extra +4. You have tools. Are you going to use precious metals to make a special version of the demon's sigil?
No.
Okay, so that's not a +5. Are you going to kill an animal?
And I get like a +3 to the level and a +2 to the summoning.
Okay, are you going to kill an animal?
No.
Okay, are you going to choose your demon from your book?
Sir Kadam.
Oh, you're summoning Sir Kadam again. Okay. He's a knight, so go ahead. Make your roll.
I got a 20. Not a natural 20, but a 20.
20 is good enough. So, and you feel the air in the room vanish, disappear. Okay, now you gotta engage in your mat and you feel his presence, his amused presence. So, as he reaches out to you, you gotta engage in your battle of wills now. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll saving throw against magic.
17.
What's your roll?
17. Did you hear me?
No, I didn't hear you because you pulled away when you said it.
14.
Okay, you made it. So you feel his intelligence grab at you, and then and attempt to possess you, and then you make your saving throw, and he pulls back away from you, and you see his nasty, foul form appear in a mist manner above your circle, and you remember what he looks like, right? Do I need to show a picture?
Yep.
Okay, so he's this giant slug head above like what looks like a child's body underneath it, and like the stars in his chest. Okay, Sir Kodam looks at you. I am not amused. Why do you summon me
but
again?
this task will amuse you.
Why do you summon me again, Magister?
A man by the name of Roberts. I warn you, the next time he beds a whore, that he will scream to the top of his lungs and behead her.
Roberts. Who is Roberts?
Someone who has betrayed my lord and has told King John of Excalibur.
You hear both of his faces laugh at you.
Did he already die?
In
Yeah, he's
what
dead.
world would you like me to do this, foolish Magister? He is not in your world. He is dead.
Very well, then. In that case, I want you to tell me what King John plans.
Prince John.
Prince John plans.
Hold on. You want to know the plans of the future king and the Prince Regent?
Future king.
Yes. He is the future king. Richard will not live forever. John will outlast him.
Very well. I want to know the plans of the future king.
You have to give me something, Magister. Talking to a demon isn't free. What we enter into is a pact. What do I get?
As money.
I'm pretty sure I wasn't asking for.
You are asking me for the future. You are asking me to divine something for you.
No, I'm asking you to spy.
To spy. For what, Magister?
For what
do
he
you give me,
plans.
Magister?
You are trying to trick me. I can understand that.
No, you are missing the point of summoning. You brought me here. You want me to do something. You have to give me something for me to do this. The last one was free. This one won't be, Magister.
And I checked the book I had to see if that's the case.
It's all demons. You have to enter into a pact
Okay.
with a demon. A pact. You give him something.
All right. So you want something in
The
return?
dog! Give me the dog. I will make
Why in the world would you want the dog?
because it would spite you. You made a promise not to harm the dog. You will break the promise, Magister. Give me the dog.
Rocky.
Is Madeline there listening?
I don't think so. Madeline?
I am. I have been here. I am just contemplating how I'm going to murder him.
She's in shock.
Unless you have something else, Magister.
Nothing else. Preferably something. So I was hoping for something.
Do you think spying on a king will come easy? Give me the soul of something to eat. How about that noble?
No.
All he's going to do is kill, 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 and more kill. I'll be saving lives. Give him to me.
Apparently, there ain't no soul that I can quickly snatch that I think would be worth the trouble.
I see something pretty on your hand. Give that to me.
Let me put it like this.
You have a ring. Give it to me. Something, Magister.
It's free.
He's like a crackhead. I'll take anything.
I do believe this discussion is done. If I find something that's worth offering that I can't scavenge around and pay a normal thug to find out what the king's about, well, I'll go to you.
If you're trying to play to my pride, Magister, it doesn't work.
Oh, I'm trying to say that a normal spy recruited in the right place.
I am here.
Could give me exactly what I'm asking.
I am here. You have brought me here. Give me something. I will do your action. Otherwise, I will leave, and I make sure I leave something of myself here. Perhaps you have friends who are looking for you on the boat that left Lancaster. Perhaps I'll let them know where you are. What was his name? That idiot cleric who was scared. Joseph?
Yes.
Perhaps I'll
Joseph.
show Joseph where you are. Perhaps I'll lend him a hand myself.
Oh, by all means.
Give me something, Magister.
A smooch on the forehead.
Quite serious. By all means, show him yourself one more time. I would like to hear, well, before he arrives to whatever destination he may be arriving, he was able to violently, how you say, you once more. I believe he proclaimed.
You become tiresome, Magister. Give me something, and I'll give you what you want. Or release me, and I will send Brother Joseph to you with a gift.
Give him a smooch on the forehead.
You have wasted enough of my time.
How about this then? Send Joseph towards me. Tell him I'm here. I'm quite serious about that.
If you think that's all I'll do, you don't know me yet. Release me now, send me home, or stop wasting my time and give me something, and I'll find out what your precious Prince John is up to you.
That's the thing. I can't seem to think of anything that I can be
It could
more
be worth your
willing.
lord's life, the one you care so much for. The
Oh,
knowledge
sir.
you have.
Oh, now you've got piqued my interest.
Give me something.
This,
Something worth my while. You don't have to leave it to me now. Put it in an alley tomorrow night. But make it worth my while, or you will suffer. Just say yes.
fine. I decided to take off my ring. You can have the damn ring. If I find out that what you're telling me is wrong, I know of other ways to deal with those that betray me.
You are bigger than I thought you would be. Tell Lord Wolfenden to fear the lance.
Very well.
Holds his hand out. Give me the ring.
I give him the ring.
He takes it in his hand And he disappears.
I decide to pick up
That
my
was fun.
tools and make my leave.
Well done,
That was
Jonathan.
not what I thought was going to happen.
Well done, Jonathan.
I thought Jonathan was going to kill an innocent woman and leave her body in the friggin' alley.
He's like, you know, that chick right over there. I'm going to give you
Yeah,
her.
I thought he was just going to kill some innocent person and leave their body in the alley.
You let Lord Wolfenden know about the lance?
Yeah, I heading towards Lord Wolfenden.
All right, so the next day you meet up with Lord Wolfenden, and you guys can tell. You can RP.
Good morning, Magister. How are you?
I think the rest are going to RP first.
No,
Is that not the
this
case?
is still your RP, man. It's still on you.
Okay.
You're doing all your RP
Lord
between now
Wolf-
and July.
Lord Wolfenden, I wish to speak to you in private.
Oh, well, fine. Look, I picked up this really awesome dagger for you. I saw what kind of damage you did with the dagger.
Do you grab the
Ornate
dagger?
dagger instead of a door.
I take a look at the dagger.
You realize
I
that you're
just got him
grabbing the
like a-
dagger that your ring is back in your finger.
Yes, I have news for you.
Tell me, what news?
I need to speak to you in private.
We're in private. There's no one here.
I made, I say, negotiations to try to find what Prince John was planning.
Wow. Oh, your skills in the court are quite amazing. Tell
Let's
me.
just
what have you
say, originally, I needed to sacrifice something very close.
found?
Not of any of magical sorts, I will assure you, but like something of an item that was precious.
Well, you should tell me,
Get this
Magister. If you need,
Apparently, they say something about fear the lance.
the lens. The lens. For me to feed the lens, the only thing I could think of is
It is
The only time-
Prince John we're talking about. He is known for schemes, and it has to do with something of a lance.
maybe the joust.
Joust. Are you entering the joust?
I was considering it, yes. The tournament's quite normal for nobles to enter. It's the only time I would really see a lance, maybe in battle, but they're not used that often in battle. It's more of a ceremonial thing that we use in the joust.
I advise caution, my lord. Perhaps either wear extra protection enough to that can withstand a normal lethal lance, or not participate in the tournament.
My Lord Magister, I really appreciate what you have given me today. I will put a lot
All
of
I
thought
know
to it.
is that the lance, whatever it may be, it was from Prince John. It was an attempt to take your life.
Well, Prince John is not very happy. We've taken the sword from him.
Oh, and I'm sure he will try many things.
Well,
And I hardly doubt he has given up on the sword.
I know he is not. That's why I am trying to make haste across this country and out of it. So we will leave as quickly as we can from Dartmouth. But right now we're here, and we will do the best that we can. Magister Allan, is there any way I could repay you for this? This is above and beyond your duty.
Lord Wolfenden. I am your Magister. I will always try to make sure that I can help you to the best of my capability.
Well, if you should need any materials, go get them, and I'll make sure that they're paid for.
Right.
I'll speak to my father about this attempt. He's quite adept at the court, and he might know what I should do. I will heed his wisdom.
Okay, so we'll RP. Okay, so we'll RP that conversation after we do the other two.
Okay.
We will. And again, I'm still in order. Tyler.
And if you got to shop anything, Jonathan, you got like a free reign.
Yeah, I'm about to do something else, but I prefer the other guy do something first.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right, so we'll do two cycles around. Next
Yeah.
week we'll do another cycle. I just want everyone to be able to do something. Tyler, what do you do in the first few days?
I see the Grandmaster!
So you go see Robert the Sable.
Yes, Robert de Sable.
Yeah, the Sable. There's a whole bunch of fucking. You're allowed into the Templar Order, and you're able to make an appointment to see Robert the Sable. And eventually you do see some of his assistants, a few clerics, and they're like, Grandmaster is very busy. Brother Geoffrey, is it? What do you want to see him about?
I give him a letter, so if he needs it, that helps him. Like a letter that.
Not really. They don't really care about nobles. So
Nobles. They think that their shit stinks. So
I intended to. Your thing is really loud, Felix.
Sorry about that. I apologize.
It's okay.
I intended to visit him on a matter of a certain threat in regards to lichens. I whisper the word lycanthropes. If it's not such great importance, perhaps another I could speak to. But I will not deny that I have great enthusiasm to see the head of our.
You faced lycanthropes?
By God, I have.
This doesn't truly concern the Crusades, but the strange nature of what you're speaking of, I think, is enough to get you in there. So he escorts you in, and you find Robert de Sable behind a table. He is with the other commander, the general, Richard de Camville. They're overlooking a map of Messina.
Yes.
Like the king has said word that we'll be going to, instead of to Marseille, but to Messina. And they're saying this to each other. And then you're introduced by the cleric, by the brother who brought you in. And the Sable looks up at you. Big dude, broad shoulders, bald head, beard. He looks amazingly young to be the head of the Templar Order, but you realize that all of you are young. So, and at age 31, you're already pretty much an old man back then. So, he looks over to you. He's like, Brother Geoffrey.
It is an honor, Grandmaster Richard de Sable.
Robert de Sable.
Robert, fucking hell, I mixed them up. Robert de Sable. Thank you.
He is Richard.
It's not put on record.
He
Thank
is
you.
Richard Cleric, Geoffrey. So, my man tells me you've encountered a werewolf.
Not just one. If it were one, perhaps I would have thought it'd be my own imagination. But I have encountered a whole slew of them. I have their names. It is a Cymri traveling. We traveled with one of them before we knew who he was.
I didn't note his name. You don't have to tell me. I'm more concerned with the Crusades. They brought you in here out of more of a curiosity than anything. So,
Yes.
tell me of your adventures. So you sit down with him, and you have a couple pipes, And you don't need to fucking tell the entire fucking story. So,
Yeah.
what do you choose to tell them, though? Like, do you choose to tell them about the Magister you just and the undead and that island you faced?
Oh, absolutely.
How about the Fae?
Absolutely.
The Fae?
I tell them about the Fae. Yes.
How about Joseph?
The ghost.
Joseph.
Joseph. Joseph.
And Prince John.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm honest. I tell him about it.
Okay, so he's like, would you tell me about the prince's concerning? Also, the antics of Brother Joseph are a bit on the extreme side.
Yes.
So he wastes time that we need to be, and energy that we need to be spending on the Crusades, on taking back the Holy Land. You have done well, Cleric Geoffrey. Return to your duties with the Lords Wolfenden, and we will speak during the Crusades. Perhaps I have position for you within our ranks.
I thank you.
Gain a little more experience battling the heretic. You will be called upon during the Crusades, perhaps by myself and
Richard
Sir
de
Camville and the king himself. As for Prince John, the Prince Regent will be here for the tournament during the last 2 weeks. You may choose to be on hand if your Lord Wolfenden will be facing, or the younger Lord Wolfenden will be facing opponents, if you'd like, or you can stay with us. We will keep you protected until you leave from the Crusades. However you wish.
Of course. I shall stay with my lord. After all, I must gain experience.
That is commendable.
Thank you.
I will see you during the Crusades then.
Of course.
Okay, that's
I
it.
bid you farewell.
He bid you farewell. The light of God follow you. He blesses you. Whatever you guys pray. Do what clerics do. So you praise the
God
sun.
be with you.
You praise the sun.
We all just stop and go outside.
Praise the sun.
Hell yeah.
So, anything else you're gonna do while you're here?
Yes. I do give them, like, I write every single name down of everyone, including the fucking wolf we were with. Everyone.
So you completely ratted out the Cymri. So
Fucking werewolf. I never, dude. I'm scared shitless of werewolves as my character.
they let you know
So-
during your writings that they'll be sending a special force out to find the caravan.
Yes.
And I quote, cleanse it.
Cleanse it. Yeah. It's how my cleric perceives it. He's fucking horrified by them.
And then at the end of it, dose volt.
They used to vote. The next thing I do on my great adventures is before I seek the Magister,
Your computer doesn't see
my
his does. You got to be a little closer.
my lord Wolfenden, the Wolfenden Senior,
Mm-hmm.
I attempt to heal his coughs.
Okay, go for it. Roll.
All right.
You're healing his his rashes.
He said he had a cough. I rolled a natural 15.
No, he had
but
a
I
rash.
accidentally. He had a rash.
He had a cough.
He said he
before
had a cough as well.
He had a cough.
The cough
before,
worried
but he
me.
was feeling better.
Okay.
That's what.
Well, fucking hell. I thought it was a cough. I heal him anyway.
Okay, so you healed his rash. Oh, you got rid of the chlamydia. Excellent.
Yes, just in case there's anything else.
Do you want to come with me and find out how I got it?
No.
Oh my word! Did I ever tell you about the chlamydia cake?
I don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
It's not that bad.
Yeah,
When I was working in the bakery,
this is
someone
going on
asked
YouTube.
to have.
Wait till after YouTube.
It's going on YouTube. Stop.
Hold
In the name of Christ and the Holy
tell us.
Spirit. Stop.
Actually, I'll just.
Okay.
All right, I'm recording again after that wonderful story. So,
People of YouTube, you don't want to know.
you never want to know if you're listening in.
No. Yes.
Okay, so
Now,
what else do you do, Tyler?
the second thing I do
Go
is
get
I
chlamydia?
seek out the. No, I seek out the Magister.
Are you sure you don't want to come, Brother Geoffrey?
Oh, I
heard
am
you
a
got
chaste
something to do
man.
with crossbows and prostitutes. My
No,
son
no,
loves to talk.
I've went ahead and I've shelved the crossbow for later use.
So, all right.
So, enjoy your adventures.
I will. You might have to do that again. You're muted, Felix.
He should name his crossbow.
Only name one weapon. Okay, so I go to the fucking bed.
To the Magister? Okay.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yes, Jeff.
So, Magister Allan, have you sought
Oh,
the courts?
Jonathan, now and then, have you played with your ring?
Yeah.
It doesn't come off again. When you try to take it off, you hear the laughter of the demon.
Oh, boy.
Cocksucker!
It's fucked up.
Oh,
He put
I'm
the
gonna
curse
need
back
to
on
have
it.
that.
He put the curse back on it.
Now, Magister Surgeon,
Yes.
I've come to speak to you on the matters of the court. Have you used your abilities to help protect Wolfenden
Closer,
Jr.?
Tyler. You speak so low.
Have you used your abilities to find anything out in the court?
I have found an attempt on our Lord's life.
Oh.
However, it is a vague one. The current running theory is that it has to do with the jousting tournament.
Of course. And
Specifically of that of Apple.
yes. Certainly something to be worried. I shall be on hand if Wolfenden Sr. will allow me. Now, also, I have news to put your mind at ease. The wolves, you remember that pack of these monsters. The Order is aware of them. No one shall be slaughtered senselessly in the night, as we almost were. Yes.
That is good.
I believe that Harry was a troubled one, but I still, even with that power, he cannot be.
It is a strange thing that he has utterly disappeared.
I think it perhaps is telling. But that is all, Magister. I won't bother you anymore. Take care.
So you two have tea there one day. That's all you do. So,
Pretty much, we just fucking have tea. We talk about this like, oh yeah,
okay.
all those fucking wolves are gonna die.
All right, Madeline.
I just ratted them out.
I don't think it was anything
Yes.
else I got.
Okay, go ahead.
In my spiffy new outfit, I find a cute ribbon to give Rocky a bow tie. And then I go around the area where people are practicing jousting, find someone that lives in this area, and ask if they would be so kind to escort me around and show me the city. And I keep a close eye out for any figures jumping along buildings with white robes on.
There are no assassins in England. You have to get to the actual Crusades. Don't worry, they're coming.
It's you all the door.
Don't worry, they're coming. You won't see them here. You don't find any guys in white robes. But as you're moving through the city, you do occasionally see Prince John's troops, the colors of his banner in the city, and you remember them because they chased you back in Lancaster.
And if any of them look at me, I wave at them.
Well, they don't recognize you. None of these guys are the same guys that were over there. They're just other guys who were in his banner.
I wave at them anyways.
And they're like, oh. Okay. They wave back. Anything else?
It's just the first few days of the multiple months, correct?
Yeah, this is pretty much the first few months up until the 2 weeks before you leave.
Okay, I would like to go to the Cleric's, like the closest church, and see if they can cure me of my -1 to everything.
Oh, that was cured the next day.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, they healed up after 1 day.
Fuck, I know what I want to do.
My -1 to everything?
Gone, long gone.
Ooh,
After one more day of sailing, it was gone. It felt better.
that is much nicer than I was expecting.
Yeah, you're good. You're good to go.
I go to the marketplace and buy a wolfsbane plant.
What? What do you buy?
A wolfsbane plant.
Oh, you buy some wolfbane. Very good. Okay.
Yeah,
You use Lord Wolfendon's money, I assume.
definitely.
Okay, good. So, Lord Wolfendon's credit keeps going down. He's like, "What's going on to my money? It's vanishing everywhere." so, all right. So you now have a wolfbane plant that you're taking care of in your tent, because everyone's in a tent right now because there's no space in the city.
That money you lost while drinking last night, was nothing serious.
Is there any skills I can learn during this time?
Not really. I mean, you could try learning, but you're not going to get bonuses. I mean, you could try reading his book or playing around if he lets you play it with it.
You mean the one that summons demons?
Yep. Or he could try teaching you to read.
I would like to continue the reading lessons, please.
I gotta assume that was happening at the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's happening in the background. But is there anything in particular you want to say to each other?
No, not really.
I have a little unfinished business.
We already did you. I'm going to come back to you. I just want to complete the first month.
All right, no.
This is the rest of April. We completed April. That's what you guys did in April. Okay, we'll do May next. But first, every single month that you're in a city, you got to roll to see if you catch something nasty.
Chlamydia.
Oh,
All right, so give me 1 second.
Lord Wolfendon's greatest soldier now has chlamydia.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Felix, give me your Constitution bonuses.
+1. Unless you, if it's magic, then I get another plus.
Nope. It's whether you're exposed to disease. Jonathan, what's your Constitution bonus?
Constitution.
Constitution bonus. Get closer to the screen. I can't hear you.
13.
The bonus, man.
What do you mean?
What's your Constitution bonus? What do you mean? What do you mean? You played D&D
Yeah,
your
with
entire life.
magic and all that?
Constitution bonus.
0.
Thank you. Tyler.
I thought you get to roll for Constitution.
No.
My bonus is +1.
Madeline, your Constitution bonus.
0.
Okay. None of you catch a cold.
Woo!
We're in May now.
Yeah, that's lethal.
Anything in particular you want to do in May, Felix?
Is there any way to
You
get
guys
a
can
better
just say, I'm
armor?
not doing anything else, and you can just start the Crusades.
Yeah.
You can even skip the tournament. Say, I'm
I'm
not doing the
just gonna
tournament.
do one quick thing, in all honesty.
But let Felix tell me if he wants to do something first. He's first.
There's no way to get better armor or anything like that, right? No. Okay. So
You have good armor, too.
yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
magical
No,
armor.
I just practice more with my weapons. That's what I do. Just for that time.
Okay. Jonathan, what do you do?
I make sure that
You make sure what, Felix?
I tried to maneuver through the political courts and see if I could find a spy master.
A spy master.
Hire spies.
You're going to hire spies?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead, roll your thingy. Add your political shit.
I rolled a 23.
Okay. The court is not here until late June. So there isn't much politics going on in this town right now. You can hire some lowlifes if you want, some thugs or some murder, but you don't. There's no courtiers here right now because the court isn't here. Prince Regent has a court. So if you want to have some spies in Prince John's thing, that's you up to. You want to bribe some people. You don't have to wait for them to get here, and that's in late June.
we're going to be calling Jonathan the Spider.
Very well.
Okay. So that's it? You're done?
Yep.
Okay, well, just remind me in June. Say that again in June. That you're looking for spies. Tyler, what are you doing in May?
Holy water, 3 vials, which is 1 ritual.
You gotta read. You gotta write. You gotta roll.
All right. Okay.
It's a blessing.
Mhm. Yes. +3. I messed up.
Okay, that's the first day you try to do it. You can try again. The second day.
Nope.
Third day. We go through the whole month.
Fucked up again.
Hold on. What did you
Fucked
gotta
up
roll?
again.
DC 15.
Oh my Christ. I'm rolling fucking real dice.
God
I got
has
another 3.
abandoned you.
Oh my. I'm just giving up.
Digital dice.
How many times have you rolled and you failed?
A lot.
Okay, so you gave up. So he's not going to bless the blood. Okay, so
I
what do you
told
do,
you,
Madeline?
digital dice.
While the cleric has a crisis of faith.
I don't think Francis does anything
Okay, so you're just chilling.
except for her reading lessons.
Right, so let's roll for disease again. Felix, you have a +1, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Jonathan, you had +0.
Yep.
Tyler, what was your bonuses? You had a +1, I think.
Allan,
Madeline, what were your constitution bonuses?
0.
Okay, none of you catch a cold. Or the plague. We enter June, and we'll do June next game. Okay? We lost Tyler.